in this matchup.
Pati si Inoue, medyo nag-iingat din. So, both these fighters sizing each other up very early on. Para sa'yo, what would you think, Carlo, will be the keys to victory here?
I think it's just about having a game plan. For Marlon Tapales, ano yung hinanda nyo? Ano yung nakita nyo dito sa laro nitong si Naoya Inoue na pwede nyong putasan? What can you take advantage of? Pero Sherwin, yung isa sa tanong ko, isa sa mga paboritong suntok dito si Naoya Inoue is that left hook to the body. Ang dami niya nang pinatumba dyan. Eh, yun yung pang-jab. Ditong si Marlon Tapales, tingin mo ba kaya niyang bitawan yung jab niya against Inoue?
Para sa akin, mahirap yung gawin po kasi yung counter ni Inoue po. Pero
ayaw lagi ko rin sa buka tayo.
Isa ni Marlon talagang hinihigpitan niya. At sabi ko na hindi mamadali yung jab. Kailangan pa rin kahit na pareho kanan at kaliwiti kayo.
Good punch, good left coming from Marlon Tapales.
Yeah.
Bawi ka agad ito si Inoue. So you can see it's really been a probing round for both these fighters. Both of them standing toe-to-toe in the middle.
So yung overhand, no? Binabato na rin. Inoue, she usually jabs to the body and then throws an overhand right na marami na rin na biktima, Sherwin.
Yes, dahil sa bilis ng kamay ni Inoue. Saka yun, nagano pa, nagsusukatan pa rin tong dalawang ito.
Yun ang nga nangyayari dito. Very early on already. 2 minutes gone in our very first round.
And as always, when it's Southpaw versus Orthodox, yung labanan ng paa, sobrang importante kung sino yung magdidikta. Kung saan papunta yung laban, who darts in, who darts out, who has the outside foot. Controlling kung saan papunta yung kalaban niya.
No, tama po yun talaga, sir.
Both these fighters still sizing each other up.
Atasin po na ko. Kawato ka na ko siya.
Yung jab ditong si Naoya Inoue in the first round. Ang Tapales, sabi nga ni Sherwin, kontrolado pa.
Yun na lang talaga ni Marlon yung depensa.
Right now we are approaching 15 seconds. Kita ngayon natin.
Ganda ng ito si Marlon dun.
Interesting question here. Wala pa talagang solid shot from any of the fighters. Makikita natin ano sasabihin ng mga judges dito sa round number 1. That's gonna be it. Round number 1 is done. We'll be back for more.
Inoue's father, Naoya's father, and trainer. There's the left hand that landed for Tapales. It was an interesting game plan, right? Come out a little bit more conservative, work on your timing a little bit.
You see, right there, so I mean, when he fell in though.
Japan para sa ating round number 2.
Round 2 underway here.
Sa palagay niyo, gentlemen, kanina punta
Ako ang kano.
Well, I thought Tapales landed the best punch, yung kanyang left na tumama, pero parang mas marami ng konti, no? Yung napatama nitong si Naoya Inoue. So I think there is a bit of an advantage for Inoue in that first round. Ikaw, Jervin.
Para sa akin, maraming job na ginamit yung first round kasi minsan yung judges kasi tumitingin sa mga binato na susuntok din.
Slip. Oo. Pupunasan yung gloves nitong si Tapales. That was clearly a slip.
Normal talaga sa kaliwat kanan, magbabanggaan yung paa.
Now it looks like Inoue is trying to be a little bit more busy. Ang nakikita natin dito sa pag-umpisa ng ating second round.
Pero Jeremy, nakikita rin natin, no? Pagpapasok itong si Tapales, inaabangan ng upper ni Naoya Inoue. Paano niya kukontrolin yung suntok na yun?
Para sa akin, gagawin din ni Marlon yung ano pa rin yan, yung sukat niya, yung kasi magaling si Marlon sa adya. Tulad niya na nakatagilid masyado si Marlon, hirap timingin. Pag nakaganyang posisyon bilang boksingero po no, ganyan yung style. Hirap to timingin si Marlon. Pero tingnan natin yung timing nila pareho kasi second round pa to, baka may ano.
Makapag-adjust. Tingnan natin, it's kalahati na tayo dito sa ating second round, Carlo.
Yeah, but I mean, any round na hindi tumatama ng solid, itong si Naoya Inoue is, you know, a cause for hope for Marlon Tapales. As you can see, no, he's trying to dart in and out. Sinusubukan niya pasukan, tapos exit agad. Isa, dalawang suntok, hindi pa marami yung kombinasyon. He just wants to get the distance first bago siya magpakawala ng kombinasyon niya.
So far, a very calculated fight para kay Marlon Tapales dito.
But look at where that glove is, no? Pinoprotektahan niya yung liver punch na gustong-gusto nitong si Naoya Inoue. So alam mo, aral na aral din si Marlon Tapales sa mga strengths ni Inoue.
He's known as, he's been called twitchy before, but in a way, it's his ability to parry.
Just about 30 seconds remaining dito sa ating second round.
See how he fell in?
Series of punches there. Not really hurting Tapales.
But this is what you want if you're Marlon Tapales. Make it awkward. Make it a bit boring. Di ba? Ayaw mong makakuha ng masyadong maraming opensa. Itong si Naoya Inoue, if he retains this pace, I think, you know, he could be in for a good fight kontra kay Inoue. Nice job.
Nakalusot nga yun dun. Final seconds of round number 2. Pasok na naman si Inoue. Tapos na yung second.
Bata pa rin yung Amerikano.
Let's take a look at the replay here from round 2.
Yeah, he's getting closer fighter. He's raised that right hand. That's what I mean. When he falls in like that, he's gonna fall into the right hand and possibly not see it. And the ones you don't see, the ones that
Ito baka inano din nila na mapagod itong
Guardiado yung katawan, tapos ginagamit niya yung balikat niya, tinataas niya para hindi tumama naman yung kaliwa sa ulo.
A minute and a half gone once again here in the third.
It's got on the inside there. Was able to land to the body.
Maganda yung galaw, maganda yung depensa ni Tapales, but kulang pa for us to give these actual rounds to him and score them.
Nag-aantay pa talaga si Marlon din ang opening tulad niyan. Pero ano tayo kay Marlon kasi maya-maya may mga counter yan na malakas eh. Kala mo hindi susuntok pero maya-maya may ano yan. May kargada yan.
Saka Kerwin, alam natin na yung condition niya hindi mo matatawaran kasi nag-training yan sa Shape Up Boxing Gym sa Baguio, no? High altitude training. So maganda yung kondisyon ni Marlon Tapales for the biggest fight of his entire life.
Oo, talaga pinaghandaan talaga nila to kasi hira lang dumating sa ganitong ano eh, sa ganito na laban. Kaya galing pa sila sa Las Vegas, dumiretso sa Baguio eh.
look where Inoue's offense.
So far, the first 2 rounds had to have been scored by Inoue.
He's always gonna be in range to load up with that right hand.
A bit more offense from Tapales here in the third though. Pumitol siya ng 1-2-3 kanina pero hanggang ganun-ganun pa lang. Di pa niya talaga dinadamihan yung suntok. But that was a nice right hand that landed for Tapales.
Final 10 seconds of this one. Round number 3. And now round.
Little half step back, and then keep, you know what I'm saying, circle to your right. Just like that. You see, he was on the outside. And he did well. He had his moments.
Tatlong round na nakatapos dito. And so far, possibly, Inoue.
Baka bibigyan ng deficit pero para sa akin baka dalawa lang muna ang ibibigay.
Oo, baka nakaisa naman itong si Marlon Tapales. Ito, umaatake na itong si Naoya Inoue. Oh, good combination from Marlon Tapales though.
Ganda naman ang kanyang sagot.
Nasaktan si Inoue.
Dito naman makikita natin, the work rate has gone up for both these pugilists.
Makita mo, no, bumibigat na rin yung mga suntok na binibitawan itong dalawang boksingero.
So that be the game plan here for Tapales. Ngayon, mag-umpisa na yung kanyang gustong gawin.
Again, it's all about the game plan. Ano yung plano nyo? How did you plan out on how to defeat Naoya Inoue? Was it in those 3 rounds and then get going in the 4th? And it looks like that's what they're trying to do.
So, maganda na yung dito na yung pasok ngayon ni Tapales. All of a sudden, the work rate also of Inoue has gone up.
Derwin, syempre maraming nagkukumpara nung gaano ka-underdog si Senator Manny Pacquiao against Marco Antonio Barrera, no? Dito sa laban na to. And you could say na halos ganon, di ba? Yung sitwasyon because Tapales is also a heavy underdog. Yun namang tulong ng MP Promotions ni Senator Manny Pacquiao. Syempre bubulungan din itong si Tapales kung ano yung pwedeng gawin against Inoue.
Yes po. At lagi lang nag-a-advise yan lagi si Sir Manny po. Tumatawag yan sa, lalo na pag malapit na yung laban, nagbibigay yan ng mga advice. Kaya, pag under 15, palagay ko, isa din yan nagpapalakas talaga kay Marlon eh.
Kasi kita natin siya yung umaabante dito eh, no?
Kasi nakikita ko ngayon, nasaktan niya din si Inoue.
Alas 2 minuto na nakatapos dito sa round number 4.
Good hook.
Yan, matama.
I think this is the best round so far for Marlon Tapales.
Totally
Pero
agree.
nasuklian siya doon ng body punch.
Nasaktan niya si
Good uppercut from Inoue.
Bawi naman si Inoue.
nasaktan si Inoue ng hook niya.
Inoue making his presence known in this round 4.
This is a much better round for both these fighters.
Kung magandang round na to sa pareho sila.
And you can see that Marlon is not afraid of moving forward. Diba? Pushing the action, even against the big-time puncher, Naoya Inoue.
Oh, he gets caught with a left there. And Inoue putting on the pressure.
Oh, first knockdown of the matchup. But if he gets up, mukhang he will survive the round. It's at 8 right now. Tapales gets up. At sakto, tutunog ang bell. He will be saved by it here in the 4th round.
Round number 4 is done. That was definitely the best round for Naoya as he tries to unify the division. Your thoughts, gentlemen?
Yung hirap doon, it was about to be scored, I believe, no, for Marlon Tapales. But again, it's a 10th round for Naoya Inoue because of that late knockdown. So kailangan natin ingatan yung hook sa itaas nitong si Naoya Inoue as he was connecting with that punch a couple of times that led to the knockdown.
Now ito si Inoue looking for the early finish here. Bigla nabuhayan siya. It looks okay.
Oo, gusto siya sabayan itong si Marlon Tapales. Tingnan mo, ito yung dapat niyang gawin, Jerwin.
Yes, palagay ko ganito kasi pag habang bumbato si baka maging careless din si Naoya at makakuha ng patama tulad niyan po na mag-connect din si Marlon.
He was able to come in with a right pero nakatama na naman si Inoue doon.
He is the best finisher in this entire business. Naoya Inoue, pag nakaamoy ng dugo, he goes all out for it.
Yan, kilala natin.
Oh, good hook though.
Yun yung sinasabi ko po pag naging din pabaya si Naoya, mayroon din siyang tama kay Marlon.
Inoue trying to go to the body there.
Yan, nasaktan niya rin.
Bawi naman si Marlon.
Pero dahil tumataas na yung depensa nitong si Tapales, bumibitaw na rin ang hook sa katawan nitong si Naoya Inoue.
Pero ang best na niya nagawa yun, especially in the previous round.
At Tapales, showing grit, di ba? Di siya bumibigay dito. Still moving forward. Laking bagay din talaga na kondisyon na ensayado in surviving those knockdowns, Jerwin.
Malaking bagay yung
Oh,
ensayo
good
nila
offense.
sa Baguio din talaga.
Going to the body once again, Inoue.
Back and forth, one of the most competitive
The best rounds we've seen so far here in this unification bout. Hindi tumitigil si Inoue dito. Nakapasok ng konti ron. Si Marlon. Marlon gets tagged there.
But for every big punch, no, na lumalanding para kay Marlon Tapales, tatlo yung kante ni Naoya Inoue.
Now it looks like Marlon wants to slug it out.
Yun yung tanong ko dito eh. I'm not sure if this was their game plan. Dahil nasaktan ka, makiiba na ba ngayon yung tipla mo? Or will you be able to stick to what your plan was coming into this matchup, immaterial of what happened in round 4?
Future champion na.
Right now, Inoue. Don't forget nga. 20 seconds remaining here, round number 5.
Don't just stand in front of him after you throw your shot.
But usually, one knockdown, tuloy-tuloy na for Naoya Inoue. Pinakita dito ni Marlon Tapales na hindi siya basta-basta kalaban. Good bounce back round for Marlon Tapales, even if Naoya Inoue might still get the nod from the highlights in that 5th round. Yun yung magandang patama, crystal clear uppercut, and then a hook to the body from Marlon Tapales.
Alam na nauya pagka sa tiktika na laban, mas ano si
Tapales.
Tapales.
Oo.
So that could be part of the game plan, Carlo. Hindi natin masabi, di ba?
You know, Anthony, marami yung nagsabi na hindi makikita ni Marlon Tapales yung dulo ng 6th round. Again, he is a heavy underdog, 1,800 underdog. Sa ibig sabihin po, mananalo ka ng $100 sa paya mo kay Naoya Inoue. Kailangan pupusta ka ng 1,800. Ganun po ka-bigat yung odds for Inoue. Pero pinapalagan siya, sinusugod pa rin ni Marlon Tapales.
Actually, sabi ni Marlon, bago nga siya umalis ng Pilipinas, papuntang Japan, sabi niya, may babagsak dito sa laban na to. Kung hindi siya, ako. So he's gonna give it everything he's got. Leave it all here on the mat.
Medyo paligaway daw.
Kung paano niya isulbahin yung atake ni Marlon kasi yung pinipressure.
Normally nakikita natin siya yung paharap no? Siya yung pasubot.
Sinusugod sa Marlon. Ano nga naman ni Naoya ngayon.
Yes, good recovery from the knockdown mula kay Marlon Tapales. Now it's a matter of scoring. Paano mo pupuntusan itong si Naoya Inoue because marami-rami na yung mga nabangko niyang rounds in the first 5. Jerwin, ano yung nakikita mong suntok na pwedeng makabutas sa depensa ni Inoue?
Kanina nakatingin ko, tumatama yung hook ni Marlon eh. Baka isa to si Marlon eh, baka mag-iba yung laban.
All it takes is just one, really. Kita natin talaga yung bilis dito ni Inoue.
Tumama yung kanan doon ni Naoya Inoue, but I think Tapales did it well. But Marlon, I think, is taking more chances here, no? Parang sumusugol na ng konti kasi kailangan niya nang ipahin yung tema ng laban.
Parang nakikita na po na rin po na parang sumal na talaga itong kay Marlon na kasi sinusugod niya na eh.
Kasi kanina in the first 3 rounds, we saw him being very economical with his punches. Halos di bumibitaw para hindi mapasukan ng malalakas na suntok mula kay Inoue.
Pero fiktibo yung pinasok niya eh. Fiktibo, kita ko, fiktibo yung pinasok ni Marlon yung ano. Kasi di alam ni Inoue kung anong gagawin niya eh.
I think it quickly turn here in the final 10 seconds once again. The 6th round. For the highlights here of the previous rounds.
But again, you know, he's gonna try to eventually through the guard.
Ano mga adjustments ang kailangan gawin dito, Jeremy ni Marlon?
Yeah, he needs to change, di ba, Jervin?
So, yung unang minuto ng last round kanina, kita natin, stand niya yun eh. Pero nung ano na sila, yung harapan na sila, nakukuha siya ni Inoue. Kailangan pasukin talaga ni Marlon to.
Wala niyo baligyan si Mama Pin?
You know, sinabi ni Jeremy, he's able to come up with flashes of brilliance, pero hindi niya masustain.
Pa-isa-isa, padala-dalawa. Kaso yung kay Naoya Inoue, tuloy-tuloy talaga yung bitaw niya ng suntok. Tapales still the aggressor here. Siya pa rin yung umaabante.
And he gets tagged there with the right.
Oh, nice hook though.
Nice, oh.
At yun yung sinasabi mo, yung hook yung nakakapasok kay Inoue.
Yes po, yun po yung sinabi ko kanina na tumatama talaga kay Inoue.
No, another active landing there for Marlon Tapales. Pero alam mo ano eh, kahit na malakas yung hook, parang siniset up yung hook para patamain yung left straight eh. Tignan natin kung kayanin na lumanding ng isang malakas itong si Marlon Tapales.
Nice. And let the shoot back from the college.
That's obviously what he needs to do. He needs to be able to change the theme here of this particular bout.
Masyadong komportable yung itsura ni Naoya Inoue, no? He's not overexerting himself, not visibly tired. Parang kontrolado niya yung laban, Jervin.
Kasi nakukuha niya po yung distansya niyang gusto niyang makuha. Tulad niya po nagaganyan sila. Distansya po ni Inoue po yan.
So si Marlon dapat umabante na.
Kailangan talagang pasukin ni Marlon doon na hindi maging komportable si Inoue po sa ganyang distansya.
Pero kita mo yung paano, pag pumapasok yung lead foot ni Marlon Tapales, bibitaw na straight yan. Dahil doon na niya kukunin yung distansya.
Oo. Nagka-counter na din si Inoue.
And the shoulder guard still protecting Marlon Tapales from too much damage. And for Marlon, this is not a matter of survival. Siyempre gusto niyang ipanalo yung undisputed championship. Wala pang Pilipino, Jerwin, yung nakakakuha ng 4 na belt sabay-sabay in any division.
Kaya po tayo excited talaga mapanood itong laban na to, sir. Baka makuha ng Marlon to, kasaysayan sa atin to, sir.
Bagay talaga yan. But right now, under 30 seconds, sa ating round number 7.
Another good right hand landed by Naoya Inoue as he is finding the angle over the defense.
He gets back there though. Final seconds ng ating 7th round. Welcome back to this battle here in Japan. Anthony started together with Carlo Parmintuan and Jerwin Ancajas. 5 rounds left
Pinapapinay
to
ko ron. Sierra?
It's closely approaching the point na kailangan na talagang makasakit itong si Marlon Tapales. No? Doon sa mga unang 7 rounds natin, mukhang maraming nabangko itong si Naoya Inoue. So Marlon, to be able to win this fight, will have to hurt Naoya and drastically change the feel of this matchup, Jerwin.
Yes po, kailangan talagang pasukin na ni Marlon to kasi alam naman na natin, nakita natin sa mga early round. Pero ano po, ako basta hanggat may round pa, niwala pa rin po ako na makakaya to ni Marlon po.
Well, the big question here, Carlo, is he gonna change strategy now?
Ang hirap kasing sabihin di ba? Kasi pag bumitaw ka ng maraming suntok kontra kay Naoya Inoue, alam din niyang paano mag-counter Pwede ka rin tamaan ng malakas di ba? So how do you overcome the fear of a strong punch landing?
Kaya nga po, minsan pag tayo ganito nagka-commentator tayo, pero pagdating dun sa taas, hirap pala gawin. Kasi may binabatayan din si Marlon na ramdam ng mga suntok, hindi siya pabaya din. Kaya,
Madaling sabihin sa atin
pero yan, makita natin na hindi pa rin nagkumpiyansa si Marlon na talagang may focus talaga kasi palagay ko may suntok din talaga si Naoya na mararamdaman niya pag sumusugod siya
Kasi syempre, paano mo nga ba bibitawan yung kanan? Alam mong nasaktan ka na nung hook niya kanina, di ba? So, it's all about timing right now. Looking for that one big punch for Marlon Tapales because in terms of work rate, dun sa paramihan ng patama, mahihirapan siyang humabol dito kontra kay Inoue.
Kasi ang ganda ng nakita talaga natin kung anong diferensya sa putor ni Inoue. Ang putor ni Inoue yung nagdadala dito sa niya, yung distansya niya. Habang pasugod ka pa lang, si Inoue umaatras na.
Sukat na sukat, no?
So yun yung sukat niya.
Pero itong si Inoue po, alam natin, one of the best finishers in the entire world dito sa sport ng boxing. Bihira yung mga umaabot ng 12 rounds sa kanya. Only the great one survived Naoya Inoue.
And Marlon is very aware of that particular fact.
Monito Donaire brought him to 12 rounds. But again, it can't just be survival for Marlon Tapales. This is the fight of his life. He will have to find a way to get back into this match.
"20 seconds remaining to round number 8. not dominating around for Inoue here, pero still, parang sa kanya pa rin mapupunta itong round na to.
Nag-iingat din si Inoue.
Okay, pero iwas talaga yung gustong gawin nitong
Welcome back to Tokyo, Japan. When does Marlon throw caution to the wind?
well, he has to start now, di ba? But as Jerwin said, easier said than done. Pwede mong sabihin, okay, sige, bibitawan ko na lahat ng suntok, pero doon ka rin tatamaan ng malalakas na suntok mula kay Inoue.
Talagang ingat pa rin po tayo sa ano. Kahit si Inoue nag-ano na siya eh. Nakitaan na natin siya ng kumpiyansa niya eh. Sumusugo na talaga siya si Inoue.
Pero yung malaking difference para sa akin yung hand speed, no? Yung bilis nitong si Inoue, yung mga 3-4 punch combinations niya.
Nakakabitaw siya ng maraming suntok dahil sa footwork niya.
Kuha niya na rin yung angulo ng depensa eh, kung paano aatras si Tapales, nasusundan na ni Inoue ngayon.
He has really been able to adjust very well.
Oh, good straight.
Isa din si Marlon.
Trying to be a little bit more aggressive here is Marlon, and he needs to be.
Pero Jerwin, mentally, ang hirap din nung tumatama ka ng malinis, tapos pinapagbag ng kalaban. Parang walang epekto kay Inoue.
Minsan po, sa mga boxer din po kasi kahit na nag-rogue parang pinapakita nila na hindi nasaktan. Pero ito, si Inoue, dahil din po yan sa ano kasi, ensayo
Oo,
na
training din
sa
talaga,
training
no?
talaga nila yan.
Right now at this stage, you can see Inoue looks like the fresher of the two.
Just waiting for Marlon Tapales to at some point get his combinations fly here. Dahil yung scorecard, hindi na po mahalaga yan sa kanya ngayon. He needs a stoppage to defeat Naoya Inoue.
Looks like Naoya trying to be the counter puncher here all of a sudden.
Hinihintay lang niyang pumasok eh. Itong si Marlon Tapales.
Sneaks in a left there.
Oh, ganda ng 1-2.
That's what he's been able to do. Just find his spots. And he scores once again.
Nakabutas na naman dun sa 1-2. But I think Tapales is doing a better job of just absorbing those punches, no?
Opo, yung pinakita ni Marlon dyan, yung puso. Yung pusong Pilipino talaga na hindi talaga umayaw talaga.
Yun yung ginagawa niya suntok kanina, no? Yung lead left hand, tapos tatapak sa side, di ba? Yung pinasikat, of course, ni Senator Manny Pacquiao. Pero hindi niya magawa regularly eh. Paminsan-minsan nababato niya. But it's not turning out to be a huge weapon yung kanyang lead left. Ayan, tumama siya ulit doon with that same punch.
But he's absorbing punishment at the same time. So, again, at this stage, you cannot trade punches. Approaching the final seconds of round number 9. Nice ending flurry here. Final 3 rounds of this fight here.
He did a lot of things right. Now, he made an interesting
Again, only 3 have survived to see the final bell kontra kay Naoya Inoue. Ryoichi Taguchi did it in 2013. 2016 naman si David Carbonas against our very own Nonito Donaire to push him to decision back in 2019. Lahat po nung iba sumubok at natumba sa kamay ni Naoya Inoue.
That's right, Donaire was very confident in the next fight because of what happened in the previous one. And then he paid the price there.
Kaya nga, hindi pwedeng basta-basta ka rin lang talaga makipagpalitan eh, no? Ikaw, Jerwin, nakita mo lang kay Marlon Tapales in the championship rounds.
Maging agresibo pa sa no, pero punta na natin yung may nakita din tayo na napagod si Marlon at yung ano niya may ano din may suntok din talaga tong si Inoue po na masakit siguro kaya hindi siya basta-basta ano
Always gonna go down here.
may commanded siya.
This one looks tougher than the first knockdown. Nasa 9 na At hindi na makakabangon ng ating pambato na si Marlon Tapales. You know what? It was well fought, but in the end, everyone wields to the pressure of Naoya Inoue.
That is exactly what transpired here.
Lutong sa kusog.
Wow. And he is only the second boxer in history to become the undisputed champion in 2 weight divisions. Terence Crawford did it first. Light welterweight in 2017 and then welterweight in 2020. And there you have it. Naoya Inoue, the monster, has all 4 championships in the super bantamweight division.
Mahabang round eh. Kala ko nga, abot na to ng 12 eh. Pero nandyan pa rin talaga yung ano, yung lakas ni Inoue po talagang di biro yung
It wasn't actually just one big punch. You can see it was a series of punches, and eventually you could see bumagsak na lang talaga si Marlon.
Accumulation na ng damage na natanggal. He had a correct game plan early on, pero nagbago lahat nung tinamaan siya ng hook nung round 4. Because if you look at the final combination, 1-2, kalahati nung suntok na salag niya. Ito, he has absorbed stronger punches than this. But again, it's just a beatdown for 10 rounds. No? Yung dami nung pinatama ni Naoya Inoue, and ultimately, it was more than enough to stop this fight and give him all 4 championships.